Hola amigos, mi nombre es Miosotis Jones, soy la escritora del libro Alquimia del Divorcio. No olviden suscribirse a mi canal de YouTube. Gracias a Pete De La Torres por invitarme a su show y gracias a ustedes por apoyarme y por estar ahí.
Miosotis Jones, who is the author of Alquimia del Divorcio, which is about to be launched. How are you today?
Hello, Pete. I'm doing great. Thank you for having me one more time in your show. This is our third time. Pleasure being with you.
This is our third time, and you have become a pro on air. I know it's not just this program, but you've been interviewed by many other folks, and that is a testament to all the excitement that is right around the corner finally for the release and the launch of the book. Before we talk about the launch, if you could just update us once again and refresh our memory as to what inspired you to write this book.
This book, Alchemy of Divorce, is a very personal and intimate memoir. What inspired me to do this book is the fact that I believe that my personal story could help and motivate other people to move on after a breakup or a divorce. I believe that the experience I went through and how I got to be the person that I am today, the businesswoman I am today, the mother, the wife, and the person, the being I am today is through all the experience I went through while I was married, during my divorce, and after me trying to find love, trying to find myself, have made me to arrive at one point of my life that I say, you know what, I have been blessed. I have so much. I've been through a lot, but I have learned a lot. And now that I received so much from life, now it's time for me to give back. And I believe that through this memoir, I could do so, even at the beginning, putting myself out there, showing myself most vulnerable moments of my life. It's like being naked in front of the world to being judged. But what is important is that is the message. This is what I believe, and that is what have made me come out of my comfort zone. That is my privacy, as you know.
And what you just said is so important. We have our lives, and the privacy of our lives is so important. And understanding that your message, your story is going to touch many, many lives in a very powerful and positive way. That, at the end of the day, I believe is your purpose based on all the conversations we've had and what you just shared right now. And that's important. It's going to touch a lot of lives, a lot of folks, women in particular, that have gone through these experiences before. And you're going to be a positive role model. I know that you shared the people and the circumstances that influence you, but none bigger than your mother, who you shared very proudly the type of woman she was and what it meant for you. Can you give us a very short, just idea of how big that was for you?
Well, my mom, she's a great human being, she was orphaned very young. She has to learn to grow up fast. She got married very young. She had me when she was just 17 years old.
Yeah.
By the time, I was 12, my mom was divorced 3 times already. And that, as a little girl, affect me in a way that I dream of that. I dream to have the happily ever after that my mom didn't have or couldn't have. I dreamed to having a husband, a kid, having a family, growing old with my husband. And then when I grew up, I realized that it's not that easy. That marriage is not a happily ever after. It's many challenges, many things going through in a marriage, in a relationship. Today, I see my mom as my hero because she stand up for herself, even though that means getting a divorce and have to raise her kids and work very hard. For a woman of her time, working and taking care of her children and having a life and not being dependent of anybody. This is something that she showed us, it doesn't matter how hard you have to try, be independent. If there is one moment of my life that I am not at my best, there's one person I need to call and she'll fix it. She will tell me something, she will say something that will light me up and I will keep going. That's my mom.
That's a powerful testimony to your mom and what she has meant for you and allowed you to really to build the strength within you to be able to do and write this book. So the launch is a couple of days away,
March.
and it's you're finally saying, my God, okay, we're here. It's happened. It's happening. How does that feel after all that hard work and preparation?
It's overwhelming, but it's been a lot of work, many hours, but finally it's coming. It's like an elephant baby, an elephant baby take 18 to 24 months to come. So this is what about that Alquimia del Divorcio took to come out. So this is my elephant baby.
Yes, and that's an understatement too. So the launch is coming up. It's I know you've got some friends and family that will be joining for a very special event to roll out the book. I'll have the pleasure of being there as well. I'm honored to participate. Let's suppose it's 7 days from now, after book is launched. What are your plans after the book is finally out there? What are the things that you're going to be doing?
I would like to keep working on empowerment, and helping other people's organization, whatever I could help, to give a speech to help with communities and other group of women that may need help in that personal growth and starting over, after breakup or divorce. I think when that happened, our low esteem goes very down. We have a lot of fears. We have a doubt that we could do it by ourselves. We feel lonely, we feel unloved, we feel betrayed. So during this process, it's nice to have somebody to have your back, and I hope to do so. I will also like to continue writing in the same genre of self-motivation and personal growth, and then try to grow the company I built, a bigger purpose. It's a company that have been made especially for my writing career. And through the company, we could keep doing other stuff, growing the company, growing the community, and finding different ways to help.
To share your story, because that's how you're going to be able to connect best with others. And it starts by letting everybody know that you're a human being. We're all human beings, and we all have our own story to tell. I can't wait. I'm excited for you. And a big congratulations. Do you have the copy of the book in there somewhere, or so that people can see the cover, what it's going to look like, or you want to hold back on that?
I'm going to hold out on that. After the 26th, people will know where they could order the book.
Okay.
And right now, they could go to my page, miojohn.com, and download the first chapter for free. Before we finish, I want to do a little wrap up of the book, the content of the book, for the people that haven't seen our previous show. Mm-hmm. And hopefully they go back and see them. Alchemy of Divorce is a very personal and intimate memoir. So I wrote that book in two parts. The first part, I speak about my struggles and most difficult time while I was married, after I got divorced, and then my failed attempt to find love before I learned to be in love, to be in a couple with myself. I address some of them, like feeling alone, like you have nobody to hold you back, being in grief, dealing with grief, maybe dealing with depression, anger, and all those subjects. And then after that, trying to fall in love or trying to be loved without you being in a relationship with yourself without even you learn to love yourself first. Hopefully, I could do so through this book. I really wish I could do so, and that's the main reason I wrote this book.
That is absolutely perfect, and it's a great segue to wrapping up our conversation today. And again, congratulations. I know it was a major project on your end, probably the biggest work that you've put your mind to accomplishing because it's personal.
To go public with, when I
Yes.
started the book, it was simple. I write the book, I get a good editor, and that's it. But this book have changed my life, the way I wanted to do things, and have literally put me on the spot, because I have realized that the only way I could pass the message across is me giving face to it, is me speaking about. Otherwise, the message will be lost, so we're not going to write it. If that means getting out of my comfort zone in order to do that, I'll do that. Sometimes, I still shy, scared of the cameras, and when the team asked me to make a video, oh my God, I got another.
Yeah. I remember our
I
early
think
conversations.
later, it takes time to do so, but either being scared, I'm going forward because I believe in the project, and I believe that the book could really help and change some people.
It's changed your life, and I know you're going to change many others. And the next time we talk, you're going to be, I'm going to call you a best-selling author.
Oh my God. Yes, that will be great.
Good deal. Listen, thank you so much for being part of the show. Congratulations. And bigger and better is right around the corner.
Thank you so much. Thank you for accompanying me through the whole process. You have been close to the project since the beginning.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you.